Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm planning to use this seed starting tray that I had got from Walmart to start my seeds off indoors. Before I open the seed starting tray, I want to talk a little bit more about the seeds and supplies that I will be using today. Of course, I need some water to moisten these grow pellets. I will also be using this Jiffy Professional Greenhouse seed starting tray. It comes with 25 pellets and it also has some plant nutrients inside. It also comes with the plant marker tags that I'm sure will be really useful for me. The carrot seeds and the beet seeds need to be sown directly into the ground after the last frost date if you want to grow them outdoors. I will not be using them today, but if I wanted to grow them in a container or on a balcony, I would probably start them off earlier indoors. Both of these are container friendly and you can grow them indoors or actually in a balcony. Now moving on, I have 5 other seed packets that I'm planning to use today. This one actually can be started indoors. These are the mammoth sunflowers, but they need to be started indoors only about 3 weeks before the last frost date. So I will probably be doing that only in March. The other 5, those are the hot peppers, 2 hot peppers, and the 2 tomatoes and the eggplants I'll be starting off today. So I'm planning to use each row of 5 pellets for one type of seed, and I hope that all of them will be successful and germinate. The last frost date for Atlanta is on the 24th of March. I'm a little late with starting my seeds off indoors, but I'm hoping that the lights from my various AeroGardens will help speed up the process a little bit. So, without any further ado, let's get started with seed starting. I'm just going to open up this package. I'm going to keep these aside. Missed. It's a bit dusty, but we can manage. So these are the Super Thrive plant vitamins for the seedlings. So you mix it with water and moisten the seed starting medium or these discs. And you also get a thank you card from Jiffy. So there are 25 seed pellets. I think they are made from cocoa peat. I'm not really sure. So if you know what these are made of, leave me a comment below. On the package, it actually says that they have a heat mat. So if you live in a cold country, colder than Atlanta at least, you can use this heat mat to help start your seeds off faster. You can also keep them under grow lights, and you can also use their foliar spray, which helps these seedlings. They've got a lot of detailed instructions at the back, which are really useful. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do this successfully. I'm going to start from a side. I'm just going to pour half and see how they absorb. We'll add more as needed. I think the pellets are fully expanded. They are supposed to expand to about 1 or 1.5 inches. I'm just going to go and pour off some of the excess water that you see at the bottom here, and I'll be right back. I've drained off most of the water from the pellets, so now I can start planting the seeds. So according to the instructions, we're supposed to peel back the netting on the top of these pellets. Just make a opening. I'm using this sewing tool that I had got as part of a succulent tools kit. I've got this off Amazon, so that's really handy. I don't want to tear up too much without meaning to. Okay. Some of the peatness come out. Try to fix that. And then once you sew them, you need to cover them with the peat from the sides. So I'm going to start with this eggplant seed packet. This is the Black Beauty eggplant seeds. I got these from the dollar store. It says on the package that they take about 10 to 20 days to germinate. So let's see. Oops. I was trying to open it without ruining the packaging, but looks like I'll just have to cut the top. I'm planning to sow about 2 to 3 seeds per pellet. So this row is going to be for the eggplants. So I'm just going to plant 2 to 3 seeds in each space. The seeds are really tiny. Maybe I should have got tweezers for this. Let's see. I'm going to start with this 1, 2, 3. Cover them up loosely with the peat. And 3. And the last 3. I seem to have taken out the correct amount. That's amazing. Now I'm going to open up the tomato seed packets, and I'll be right back. I'm going to plant the Roma tomatoes in the second column. These are also supposed to be perfect for containers. So if you have a balcony garden or you have plans to start a balcony garden, this would be a good choice. On the back of the package, it says it takes about 7 to 10 days to germinate. So these may germinate faster than the eggplants. Some seeds are there, I promise. So let's take some out and start sowing. Okay, 3 per pellet. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, dropped 1. And And the last pellet. I may have dropped 4 in those, but never mind. As long as they germinate, I will be happy. So that's it for the Roma tomatoes. And before I proceed anymore, I'm going to start putting in the markers. So this one will be the eggplant, and I'm just going to put in some more markers for the rest of the tomatoes. I have another one with the Roma tomatoes. I am using a dry erase marker so that I can reuse these tags if I want to. I will now start planting the beefsteak tomatoes. That will be in this row. In India, we say chilies instead of peppers, so that's what I'm going to be writing on the tag. So this one says Thai chili. Though this is a Mexican chili pepper, I'm still going to call it a chili instead of a pepper. So I have all the labels done. I'm going to plant the rest of the seeds and I will be back after that. All the seeds have been planted. I've covered it up with the peat and this is ready to go. Now I'm just going to cover the tray up with this dome. I hope the labels fit. I think they do. It looks okay. And now I just need to leave it in a place where it can germinate, and we need to remove the dome once the first seedlings start to sprout. According to the instructions, it says that we can place this tray in a location which is warm but away from direct sunlight. So basically don't keep it outdoors or else your seeds will get completely cooked. And then once the first seeds sprout, you can open this dome and remove it. Then you can keep this entire tray in a sunny location. I am planning to anyway keep this in front of my third AeroGarden sprout, into which I had transplanted the cascading petunias. The petunia flowers in this third sprout are not yet blooming. They haven't grown into a bigger plant, so that's why I feel there will be more light available for the seedlings. I'm just going to keep it in front of the AeroGarden. According to the instructions, we are supposed to moisten the pellets whenever they turn light brown, and it says to take care not to overwater it. So that's something I'll have to be careful about. And then once these plants grow, we're supposed to like trim out and thin out the seedlings, all the seedlings other than the ones that are the strongest looking. So basically keep the strongest ones and throw all the other seedlings. I'm going to see if I can grow some of the other seedlings in separate pots. We'll see how it goes. I actually did not add these vitamins. I had already moistened the sponges before I read the instructions that say to add this into the water that you use to moisten these pellets the first time. So I'll probably just use this for the second watering, or whenever I top up water in this tray, and whenever the pellets turn light brown, I'll be mixing this with water and adding in at that time. Once these are grown, I am planning to take them across to my friend's place, as I had mentioned earlier, and we will need to dig holes that are deep enough to cover the top of these pellets. So not too much, just about 2 inches or so, and then plant it and cover the pellets until they are covered till the top, but not covering the plants, of course. So I'm really excited to see how these germinate, how quickly they germinate, and whether all germinate at once or not. I want to see how effective the AeroGarden light is at growing seedlings. So that's a good experiment for me to try out. I'm just going to move this tray in front of my AeroGarden sprout, and I'll show you how I place it. So here it is. I've kept the seed starting tray a little bit away from my AeroGarden. This is so that like the seeds don't get overburned or the heat is not too much for them. Once they start sprouting, I'll move it a little bit closer to the AeroGarden's lights. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, don't forget to leave me a comment below and tell me if you have started your seeds off indoors or even if you have planted them outdoors in preparation for the growing season of this year. Do let me know what seeds you have planted and which are your favorite seed companies or catalogs that you use to order them. So until my next video, that's all from me. Bye.